Hi Aries, Ascendant, Sun, Moon, Venus, Rising, and those of you cross-watching, welcome to your tarot messages. We're going to take a look and see what the cards predict for you for the week ahead. It is going to be a general reading, guys. Please keep that in mind. If you're after a personal one, feel free to reach out and inquire. My email address will be listed below the video. Okay, we've got the Ace of Swords bottom of the deck. Okay, Two of Pentacles in reverse. Something's getting to you here. It could be a warning that you're overcommitting to someone or something. You're doing too much. You're putting in way too much effort or energy into the one person, into the relationship. Overcommitting, overextending. Maybe you're doing a lot at work. You're taking on too much. You're not being financially or adequately compensated. But this is you struggling to juggle a workload, or you're struggling due to this overcommitment of energies. Okay, you might not see it yet. I feel like you do. Maybe you're a little bit proud. You don't want to admit to it. You don't want to admit that you're struggling. But others, I feel like, are noticing. You might be acting a little bit not your usual self, a little bit more cranky, or a little, more stressed. It's important that you do, you take the time for yourself. And it's an energy that maybe is asking you to reassess your priorities. You might be giving one area of your life too much focus and too much of your energy, so much so that the other areas of your life are not getting your time or your energy. Okay, so you have to decide where it is that you want to spend your energy and your time, but choose to focus on the thing that you need to focus on, so that you can give it your undivided attention. Okay, it just feels like there's a lot of distractions in your energy. You're not really focused. You're doing too much, and as a result, you're not giving everything you're not giving all of these tasks your undivided attention. Some of these tasks are falling to the wayside, or whether it's a relationship, you might be overcommitting and overextending yourself in a relationship, and overgiving yourself. Ask yourself, why are you doing it? Why are you doing that? Why are you always the one to put in the time, that work? Why are you always initiating conversation, or why are you always putting up your financial resources? Why is it that you're the one that's doing it? Is it because you're trying to overcompensate for your partner's lack of efforts? Okay, there's a reason why you're doing what it is that you're doing. Is it because you want to stay you want to distract yourself too much because you can't really focus on, you want to avoid focusing on certain things? Whatever it is, I do think try and get down to the bottom of it, because I only see you burning out though. I see you burning out, and I see you becoming really restless, agitated, frustrated. Also try and see how it is that you manage your time. We all get the same time. We all get the same amount of hours in a day, and see where is it that you're directing your time and energy to. Okay, you've got 2, 3, and 4. So 3 consecutive numbers from the same element, and I think that's truly something special. For some of you, I feel like you're too scared to move forward with something. You're being too careful maybe to move forward with something, because you don't want to lose, I don't know if you don't want to lose your position. It could be at work, or you don't want to lose where you're at in the relationship. Like, for example, you don't want to lose the person that you're currently in a relationship with. This is why you are overextending and overgiving and overcommitting of yourself, okay? Because you don't want to lose them. You don't want to lose that connection. It seems to me that there's something here that you're wanting to have a lot of control over, okay? And as a result, I feel like you're really putting in you're way, you know, you're just overcommitting. And I think you're really struggling as well, because I think you're struggling to find a balance, and essentially it's that, you know, that imbalance that essentially is going to, I feel like, knock you over. So it's so important that you find out, because there's a struggle for stability, there's a struggle for balance, there's a struggle for security from what I'm seeing. And it's like you're doing too much because you don't want to lose your position at work. You know, you're putting in because you want to be recognized. You're putting in all this time and effort in your workspace because you want to be recognized for your hard work, right? Or you don't want to lose the position that you got going for you. Or you know, as I've mentioned, you're putting way too much time in a relationship because you don't want to lose the person that you're with, even though they're not matching or reciprocating your efforts. So I think it shows up, you know, especially these three cards that have shown up for you. I think they're showing up for you because it's something he is working for you, but that's only because you're the one that's putting in all this time and effort. But it's very likely that whatever this is that's currently working for you now is going to end up working against you later. So yeah, okay, your relationship right now is staying afloat because you're doing all this time and effort. You know, you're giving this person all this attention and energy and all this effort. But what happens once you start burning out and stop overcommitting and overgiving, and this person doesn't step up and play their part? Do you know what I mean? Something that you're doing right now, whilst it's working for the time being, you are struggling to maintain that sense of balance and sense of like sufficiency. It is going to end up working against you later, so do be careful. Ten of Cups, you know, when this has shown up, I see that there's going to be a very special occasion. You're going to, like, a family gathering or a social gathering of some sort. You potentially could also be reunited here with a loved one. Okay, someone, a romantic interest, someone who has maybe fallen off your radar, someone who's maybe coming back. It represents a very harmonious and happy relationship or a connection. So if you're in a marriage, if you're in a relationship, I do see things going very well for you. It represents that harmony. Or if you're hoping to move your relationship, your connection into the next level, this is a card that is confirming this for you. If you've been separated from a romantic interest here, if you've been long distance, if you're with them, this Ten of Cups alongside the Magician could very well indicate a reunion. Or if you are single, then the energies do seem to, the cards indicate that you'll be starting a new long-term relationship very soon. One that is going to give you happiness, harmony, stability, and security. Okay, especially if you're looking for that type of a relationship. Okay, now in the Seven of Swords energy, you do have someone around you who I feel like is being very sneaky with you, and I think you're going to catch this person out in the act, and I think it's going to disappoint you because I think you expected better from this person. It could be a romantic interest, it could be a family member, a friend, a co-worker, someone close to you, someone who means a great deal to you. You'll find out that this person maybe has been lying or has been, you know, being sneaky about something, not being very forthright or forthcoming about something. And I see you being very disappointed because it's like, yeah, you thought you knew this person, or you thought they knew better, okay, and you did. You had better intentions. You expected better of them. So it's watch for anyone being sneaky, I guess. Watch for anyone trying to get away with something that they shouldn't. Watch for anyone trying to pull the wool over your eye. For some of you, it is something that you probably won't see coming, just because you did have a lot of trust in this individual. So it'll be a very, very disappointing for you. For others, especially if you're doing any deals, any business deals or signing any contracts, read the fine print, watch where and what you sign along the dotted line. It just feels like there may be, especially if you're in a deal with some sort, it feels like the person that you're doing in a deal with it's like they're drawing up a contract that, yeah, it's going to benefit you, but it's going to benefit them more so in the long run. So watch for anyone trying to be sneaky, because I feel like someone's trying to pull a fast one on you here. And it could be someone that, for a lot of you, it is someone that you know, and it's someone very close to you, and this is why it's going to be so disappointing. For others of you, I feel like you are already suspicious of their behavior. This is why the Ace of Swords is here, because you're going to call them out. You're going to call them out on, you know, their behavior and their actions. And for others of you, it could be a complete stranger. You potentially could walk into a store and, you know, you're wanting to make some sort of purchase, and this is someone who is quite sneaky. So, you know, someone who, I don't know, might be trying to put something over you. It could be you though as well, Seven of Swords energy. Just, you know, it could be you. Are you the one that's trying to do something that, you know, has your moral compass? Are you trying to do something that you shouldn't be doing? Are you trying to get away with something that you shouldn't be? Because at the end of the day, okay, yeah, you might get away with it, and you might, you know, walk away with whatever it is that you're hoping to get away with, but your guilty conscience, that's going to catch up to you sooner or later. So it could be you. It doesn't necessarily mean it's an energy around you, and maybe something you do or something you say, maybe you'll act out of character, and at that, you know, at that heat of the moment, you know, it felt like it was the right thing to do, but after you do it, you know, maybe, you know, that sudden realization will come over you, and you'll feel this sense of guilt or disappointment because it's not you. It's so out of your character to have said or acted that way. Alright guys, and these are your messages. Thanks for watching and listening. Please show your support by liking, sharing, and subscribing to the channel. Bye.